welcome back. If you're even a returning viewer, probably not. I'm a very small channel. But welcome to the monthly leaks. I cover leaks of the new COD game monthly until the release, at least starting at like May. You know, it really depends when the leaks start to really pick up, but next year I'll probably be doing this too, hopefully, maybe. Um, yeah, a few things are confirmed, most things aren't, so don't just say,
Oh my god! Bobby! Did you see the new god leaks?
yeah. Don't like spout them out everywhere, say they're completely 100% because they're not. But uh please subscribe. It does help. I probably missed a few leaks, but there's other people who cover leaks, so yeah. There's a new reload mechanic. In other COD games, at start a reload, laying down behind a piece of cover with 23 rounds left for your gun in total. You're on a 9 streak, one away from your next kill streak. Someone walks in. You need to cancel said reload to pull out another weapon. You kill the enemy, then you have to do the reload all over again. Now there are these things called checkpoints, such as on like a sniper, like the Car 98K. If you've already brought the bolt back or whatever it's called, you pull out the weapon again, it'll still be pulled back. Or with the MP5, if you're already taking out the mag, you don't have to do it again. I think this could lead to some problems. Maybe you just want to cancel your reload because you need to shoot, but you don't have the mag in anymore. Now you need to complete the reload you've just canceled. Others have already addressed this, but I think it's important still. People have been calling this staged reloads. I'd like to call it just a reload. Leaks will be coming from Warzone Mobile as well from now on, as the game has to stay up to date with Modern Warfare 2, so they must have new guns in the data. A misleak that I forgot from June that I was reminded of was the quick draw feature, which is really cool in my opinion. Like in Western movies, people take out their pistol quick with one hand. Let's say you run out of ammo on like your primary, but you're still in a gunfight. Like instead of completely swapping to your small sidearm, you can hold out your primary in one hand and quickly pull out the secondary to kill the enemy. Also, they should have like a left-handed feature if that's not already in the game because other games have it. But I'm left-handed. With COD on Steam, we could potentially see the game with mods for the game made by the community, kind of like World at War Black Ops 3 modded zombies. Proof of this is actually Modern Warfare 2 being a part of the Steam Workshop. Ground War maps, yoo-hoo! They've also been confirmed for Modern Warfare 2, the game mode that everyone liked. I did not. Well, some games are nice, but like sometimes it's just a little too slow paced with little Timmy and his snipers sitting across the map shooting you. You can't even see him because he has a thermal optic that doesn't have glint. Anyway, the first map is named Hydro. It's not like the old map Hydro, it's actually nothing like it. It seems to be some dusty desert landscape with a big river in the middle of the map. This is probably the river we saw in the Warzone 2 map leak. The next map is Fishtown, which looks remarkably similar to Ania Palace, which I hated. From the bright green grass to the white buildings, tropical trees, all that. It also slowly fades to a sandy area, which may lead into the Warzone 2 map or other ground war maps if it would expand on. Third ground war map is called Sierra, which kind of looks like that one building near Storage Town in Verdansk that had the pool with now water in it. No water in it, my bad. And had a small little parking lot. The background is hard to tell, but it might also be deserty. I named most of the Warzone 2 map locations in my last League of the Month video. Most ground war maps will probably be in Warzone 2. If not, that would be a little disappointing. Tom Henderson said DMZ will release along with multiplayer campaign and Spec Ops. It will not be free, and you need to buy the game to play it, unlike Warzone. Which is odd, as people like Ralph's Valve have said last month, well, June, that the game would release in 2023 as a standalone mode. Now for the maps, maps, we got a lot here. Part of a Warzone mobile leak showed pictures of loading screens for maps for Modern Warfare 2 and Treyarch's game in 2024. I'll only be covering Modern Warfare 2 leaks for now though. The first map is Grand Prix, which appears to be a nighttime racetrack, pretty big. Cars may actually drive in the game, with a loading screen showing the cars racing. Like, you can see the motion blur. Maybe you could die to getting hit by the cars, or get on one of them and shoot from it. Maybe someone else on a car, you just shooting while sitting on a car. That could be really cool. The next map is called Oil Field, which I'm pretty sure was in the DMZ and Warzone 2 map leak. Looks to be a desert area with 4 connected oil things, maybe a train track in the middle. For the setting, think back to the map and Combined Arms Collateral, but like more unsaturated. Like, that map was very bright because it was a Treyarch game. This one's kind of darker like Rust. The next map is Museum. A museum, obviously. The sky is nice and blue with white tile buildings and walkways, small shaved bushes around. It's colorful, kind of like how I'd expect a Treyarch map to be. As others like Jeff have pointed out, for some reason it gives off raid vibes. Then there was one more map that goes by codename Saba. It could mean something, could not. I have no clue. This map kind of looks like a desertish standoff and a lot more enclosed. Another map called Farm 18 is a training facility in an abandoned factory apparently. Many codenames got leaked as well. For maps, like, we got pictures for these ones, but we actually know a lot of the names for the maps, which I'm listing here. There's MP Action Park, MP Agent Perf, MP Ancient, MP Backstab, MP Cathedral, I think I said that right, MP Climb, MP Cruise, MP Davos, I think I said that right, MP Dogtown, MP Esports Gym, MP Exhume, MP Fallout, perhaps a nuke will be going off in the campaign, MP Favela, let's go, MP Floating Bay, MP Grand Prix PM2, so that probably means nighttime version of Grand Prix. I guess in the picture it showed a nighttime looking version, but that means there might be a daytime version. MP Killhouse, so from other Modern Warfare games. I don't like Killhouse. MP Luxury, MP MTNT Town. Wait, no, MTN Town, so it's probably Mountain Town, the thing we've heard of from before. MP Narcos, MP Oilfield, which was Ground War, MP Ridge, MP Royce Test 04, MP Runner, might be Gun Runner, MP Sabo, also I mentioned that one earlier, MP Salvage, MP Tokyo, MP Trade, MP Yellow Castle, and that's it for those name leaks. These codenames, in my opinion, do confirm the image leaks. Ground War maps, yoo-hoo! They've also been confirmed for Modern Warfare 2, the game mode that everyone liked. I did not. Well, some games are nice, but like, sometimes it's just a little too slow paced with little Timmy and his snipers sitting across the map, shooting you. You can't even see him because he has a thermal optic that doesn't have glint. Anyway, the first map is named Hydro. It's not like the old map Hydro, it's actually nothing like it. It seems to be some dusty desert landscape with a big river in the middle of the map. This is probably the river we saw in the Warzone 2 map leak. The next map is Fishtown, which looks remarkably similar to Ania Palace, which I hated. From the bright green grass to the white buildings, tropical trees, all that. It also slowly fades to a sandy area, which may lead into the Warzone 2 map or other ground war maps if it would expand on. Third ground war map is called Sierra, which Kind of looks like that one building near Storage Town in Verdansk that had the pool with now water in it. No water in it, my bad. And had a small little parking lot. The background is hard to tell, but it might also be deserty. I named most of the Warzone 2 map locations in my last League of the Month video. Most ground war maps will probably be in Warzone 2. If not, that would be a little disappointing. Tom Henderson said DMZ will release along with multiplayer, campaign, and Spec Ops. It will not be free, and you need to buy the game to play it, unlike Warzone. Which is odd, as people like Ralph's Valve have said last month, well, June, that the game would release in 2023 as a standalone mode. There's the Ground War modes, because Ground War will apparently have multiple modes aside from the Conquest Battlefield style mode, kind of like Combined Arms with stuff like its Assault mode, though not the same thing. One appears to be like a Search and Destroy style one called Bomb, Ground War Bomb. Another is a Team Deathmatch one in the big map. For weapons, we have more weapon leaks. Woohoo! They have code names this time, so people have actually given their thoughts on what it actually is. So we have the M4, which is an assault rifle, the STG-A3, which is a code name for the AUG, which apparently might be an assault rifle this time, the Bryson 800 shotgun. This one gave me a stroke personally, the 725, the shotgun that I hated. The X12 from Modern Warfare. Obviously a pistol. There's a stim pistol, which is a code name. Well, it might not be a code name. I'm guessing it heals and revives. There's the 50 GS, the Deagle pistol, obviously. There's codename Lockman Sub, also known as the MP5. Lockman Sub is the codename, SMG obviously. The PSDW-50 SMG. It might be the PDW, which I don't know if it's a real gun or not. There's an SMG called the Socken 9. There's a codename LMP. It's actually the MP7 and SMG. There is DM_LMS. It's a code name. It might be a sniper or like marksman rifle. There's the AX50, which is the sniper, but it's a different version from the Modern Warfare 2019 one. There's the Raw LMG from Modern Warfare 2019. There's the Bruin MK9 LMG, Modern Warfare 2019, same thing. RPG-7 launcher, there's the Pila launcher, there's the Joker launcher, and there's the Strela P launcher, which were all in Modern Warfare 2019. I guess they're just probably gonna copy paste it, but that doesn't matter too much to me. As long as the camo challenges are like not as hard, because that was painful, I'm happy. Also, get excited, the intervention appears to be coming back. Maybe. A ton of milsim operators got leaked, but the ones that actually matter to me are the Task Force 141 and people like Far and Alex being in the game. Allegiance operators are Iskra, Kilgore, Nebo, Stully, Trig, and Yandi. Coalition operators are Farah, Ghost, Hooper, Kato, Lynch, Quinn, and Zedra. Surely there will be the other Task Force 141 operators that aren't seeing this leak, which I'm pretty sure got leaked earlier in June. For the beta release, it seems like we will be getting the beta in late August or early September. We got early in July that it would be in late August, early September, but then later on in July, it said we were getting the beta as late as September 15th, which seems pretty stupid to me. But either way, I think they're just using this beta for marketing rather than actual bug patches, as they'll literally have a month to implement anything after the betas. Either way, Since I know they aren't going to bring back any game modes I actually enjoy. For the beta, not the actual multiplayer, the beta, I would like to see at least gunfight or like Champions Hill. Champions Hill obviously isn't going to be in the game, as I'll state later. Treyarch is leading ranked play, kind of how they made the zombies mode for Vanguard, which was obviously not received well, aside from the newer Shinonuma remake. If ranked plays anything like Vanguard, it'll be alright. Though, I wish it was more upfront and a thing to play for, instead of it just being in the select screen by campaign and multiplayer, along with its other mode in Cold War Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2019. Many perks are returning, along with maybe pro perks. In fact, there are barely any new perks, but they are adding a new perk thing called Overwatch, which confuses me. But I'm pretty sure it's a specialist kind of thing. Dead Silence is not in the game, sorry. DMZ objectives and missions, there's quite a lot, which I don't think I'll be playing too much DMZ, but who knows, it might become the big thing like Warzone. DMZ missions appear to be basically like contracts, except just more. I'll list them here now. Search, basically you have to search multiple areas for different things. One is information, and one is for like radioactive stuff. There are probably more. Mass elimination is just killing enemies, maybe like exfilling where enemies all group up except without the exfil part. Scavenger, but different from Warzone Scavenger, you collect information and intel, destroying supplies such as maybe a ton of bombs or ammo. Either way, you plant 2 bombs at 2 sites. 1 bomb at each site, 2 bombs in total, and destroy the supplies as the name suggests. There's supply drop. It's pretty much just like the one from Warzone. You get a supply drop from a plane and get those supplies from it. Extract, which is basically exfilling as far as I'm concerned. There is one about saving hostages, which might be the most aggravating one. Another is breaking into a safe, if I'm understanding it correctly. Cargo shipment is another. You deliver cargo to a helicopter, secure intel, basically scavenger, except you are finding a tiny hard drive, probably guarded by people. Another is destroying a SAM turret, so they don't shoot down your aircraft. Maybe like a player will set it down and you'll have to destroy it. And maybe they can like defuse your bomb and they'll be defending the SAM turret. Because maybe their mission was to put the SAM turret there. I don't know how SAM turrets work, so. There's basically a bounty contract. You just kill an enemy player. There's another cargo shipment one, except it's not 100% a boat. Could be a truck, plane, helicopter, doesn't really matter too much. For modes, Knockout is a new mode, kind of like Tail Tag from Fall Guys, funnily enough, which you are probably seeing on screen, but with money. Basically, one team has money, you want to kill that team and take the money. When the time runs out, you want to have the money. Infected is back, probably not as good as Modern Warfare 3 Infected, but it's back. The other basic game modes like TDM, Dom, and others are probably back. Demolition is back from the start. Capture the Flag, which I love in other games, probably going to be pretty painful in this game, is here. Bounty is a new mode, no clue what it really is. Cyber Attack is, I think, a new mode, might have been in Modern Warfare 2019. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. I never played it though, if it was. And then there is All or Nothing, which, once again, I have no clue what it is. Gunfight is obviously coming back. And then for kill streaks, there's the smoke airdrop, which is going to be the most aggravating, rage-inducing thing ever. I'm guessing it will just drop smoke in a straight line. There's fuel bomb, which is probably just a bomb. There's thermobaric strike, the vacuum bombs. I found that out on Google. I just searched up to find out what it's all about. Probably just bombs a select area. Cluster spike, no clue what it is. Battle rage, maybe a field upgrade or a kill streak. Basically just makes you move faster, maybe reload faster, maybe even have more HP regen speed. Pretty sure we saw that in June. but we got more info on it here. Sound veil, it maybe amplifies sound or stops sound completely. Sonar pulse, which could be like snapshot grenade, but better. There's the tack camera I talked about last video, basically just a Rainbow Six Siege tack camera. Except I don't think it's called tack camera in Rainbow Six Siege. Then there are vehicles, which I want to erase from my mind because there was always that one kid that would get into like an infantry assault vehicle with their friend or like a tank. Then in ground war they would drive up to just shoot right into a house because they're so good. But I have no clue if there's going to be score streaks or kill streaks. I'm hoping it's score streaks. My opinion keeps changing on which one's better. There's the Warzone 2 ranked mode, maybe. SPMM is terrible in Warzone and in normal COD. So Infinity War has been testing out different things, pointing towards a ranked mode. Woohoo! We've been asking for it for like 3 years. Ghost said that a ranked mode will be tested near the end of Vanguard cycle, which will be used in Warzone 2. But then other leakers have debunked it. Either way, could be true, could end up being fake. I trust Ghost though. Then we have slide canceling. It appears they are removing it. I really don't think this is a good idea. Already easy game, I would like for there to be some kind of movement mechanic other than just normal sliding and dolphin diving. But on the bright side, may be able to save a few controllers. And that's it for my videos now. I'm planning on them to be a little less scripted, as it kind of drives me insane. But these leaks of the month videos have to be more structured, otherwise it'll be difficult. So yeah, see ya.